You're telling me you make that big of a decision and not everything was fully done yet? What?
Pascal.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and on Twitter, The Pascal Show, one word. Hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story now. You know we've been covering the Shanquella Robinson case for quite some time now. We just saw a video of some of the Cabo Six getting into fisticuffs, walking out of a club. Why are they going out at a club in the first place? To me, that is cocky. To me, that is extremely dumb and extremely arrogant. But I digress. Now we got some new information, and this stuff is absolutely appalling, everybody. You are going to be absolutely shocked by this information. Lack of transparency, red flags emerge as FBI tells Shanquella Robinson's family they can't release her files for quote-unquote disappointing reason. Let me tell you guys something. As you already know, they have said, and I'm showing this to you guys too, just a quick reminder, FBI decided not to press charges. Okay, they decided not to prosecute the Dejanay, okay, that was involved in that video, the video that we all know. All right, they said they did not have enough evidence to prosecute. Remember that day? We all were very, very shocked. And that was just a few weeks ago. That was a little over a month ago when that went down. And we were all shocked. All of us were extremely upset about this information because, of course, we have a young woman that deserves the justice, that deserves the love, that just deserves it, guys. Okay? This is a young woman that is out here and is still has not gotten any justice at all. All right. Just a quick reminder. But now for law enforcement, for FBI to do this, to me, this screams like there's some sort of cover up going on. Now, I'm hearing stories about Alyssa maybe having family connections to some elected officials or some higher ups, but that is just a rumor. I don't know how much of that is true or not, but nonetheless, what you're going to hear here is absolutely appalling. As we already know, Shanquella Robinson went down to Cabo, Mexico with the Cabo Six and did not come back home alive. Of course, the family is working diligently, passionately, tirelessly to get justice for this young woman, and they still have not gotten justice for their daughter, for their loved one, for Shanquella. But there's some parts here that I want to show you guys, and it's absolutely mind-blowing, okay? Now, we already know that they have a legal team. The Shanquella's family has a legal team that includes Sue Ann Robinson. That's the attorney. There is no relation. I just want to make sure you guys know about that, okay? And of course, they're hoping that the U.S. would pursue the case and extradite the suspect, Dejanay, to Mexico, okay? Now, this is when it gets crazy, okay? But it was announced in April 2023 that the FBI office in North Carolina, where Shanquella was from, declined to press charges against the alleged aggressor in the woman's demise. Now, we all saw the video, okay? For all of us that have been following this story every day, trust me, you know that viral video, okay? Clearly, there is reason to believe that this young woman's life was taken against her will, that it wasn't just of natural causes, or as the Cabo Six were saying, of alcohol poisoning, okay? Clearly, internal decapitation, etc. There was so much going on in this situation, but let's continue. Meanwhile, U.S. authorities conducted their autopsy once Shanquella's body wasn't embalmed, which Robinson, the attorney Robinson, said compromised the investigation. She said it mucked it up. They waited until after she was embalmed to do a full-on autopsy. Okay? Now, Attorney Robinson, who represents the Shanquella's family, but is not related, okay? She spoke exclusively to the Sun to provide updates on the case. She says, the FBI says we cannot release the documents, case files, to you because the case is still open. Because we are waiting for documents to be translated to English that we received from Mexican authorities. This is apparently what Attorney Robinson told the U.S. Sun. Let me just say this really quick. How can you do that? How can you close a case? How can you make a decision to not prosecute if not all the documents are translated yet? And of course, she says the same thing. She says, which again, red flags everywhere because you've made a decision in the case. You've announced the decision publicly to the family and to the public, but you're saying the case is still not closed and admitting that some of the documents from the investigative file that arguably would affect your decision to charge have not been fully translated. What the hell is that? So the family is deeply disappointed, and that would make absolute 110% sense. They're concerned, obviously, about the red flags and the lack of transparency in the investigation, but they're not deterred. There's still a path to justice, and the family recognizes that. They're not going to give up, obviously. When reached for comment on Monday, the FBI pointed the U.S. Sun to a previous press release about the agency meeting with Shanquella's family. It said in part, as in any case, the government is prepared to review and examine new information related to the investigation should it become available. Okay. The FBI also told the U.S. Sun that the autopsy results for Shanquella's case can be accessed at this time. The U.S. Sun has contacted Shanquella's attorneys for clarification on which documents have yet to be released. Now, there's more to this, guys, which is absolutely crazy, okay? As you can see right here, it is saying that Shanquella Robinson's family slammed the FBI for lack of transparency, which we heard earlier, after they refused to release her autopsy after she was being, we already know about the rest from that infamous video. So they are refusing, FBI is refusing to release the autopsy, yet in this article, they say in the article that they are more than willing. They were going to give her the information. Let me show you that, guys, that again. FBI told the U.S. Sun that the autopsy results for Shanquella Robinson's case can be accessed at this time. So they said that is accessible, but over here, it's saying something different. FBI has refused to share the autopsy results of the demise of Shanquella Robinson with her family, despite a video that shows the young woman being attacked in a hotel. All right? Now, we already know she rented a villa and all that. Robinson's distraught family is demanding more transparency for the authorities and wants to see the autopsy results themselves. And I would too. Now, the thing is, and we, of course, really know about all this, but at the same time, you're telling me that you have all this information, you have all these documents, and some of these documents haven't been fully translated yet, but you've already made a decision on whether you are going to prosecute or not, even though not all of the paperwork has been processed yet. Make that make sense. That is literally a full example of negligence, a full example of lack of transparency. Again, this piece does not make any sense, y'all, because you got people out here that are trying to get more understanding of what exactly happened to their loved one, Shanquella, and you got 5-0 not willing to give out pieces of information, and also on top of that, admitting when they are saying, yeah, we're kind of behind on paperwork and we haven't finished translating everything, but regardless, we've just made the decision to not prosecute and not continue with this case. What the hell is that all about, guys? Again, you have Shanquella Robinson, who clearly deserves justice, and she ain't getting none. Now, is this a cover-up or no? To me, this screams clearly negligence, lack of transparency, incompetence, laziness. I mean, shoot, anything you could think of that describes someone not willing to do their mother-loving job. And guess what? That's what they are right now. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are, because honestly, one article saying that they have said, hey, they can go and get the autopsy results anytime they want. Another article is saying they're not, that they haven't. They're not giving the autopsy results to them. I'm telling you right now, for them to not allegedly not give out those autopsy results, oh man, that screams cover up, in my personal opinion. And I'm wondering why. Why are they trying to cover this crime, this tragedy up in the way that they're doing? This family, all this family wants is justice. So let's give them justice. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Okay? Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and most definitely crush that subscribe button. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyways, time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.